Hey, Dobby the Fixing Elf here, and this is a tool haul video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you all the Christmas gifts I got from family and friends. As you can see, there's quite a fair bit, so let's get started. So the first item I want to show you is this little GoPro style action camera. I'm hoping this little camera is going to help me get into all these tight and hard to reach areas, so give you better footage. Like for instance when I did the Suzuki video, this was really helpful to get in there so I could show you me taking the linkage on and off. But as you can see, it's quite a nice little camera. It comes with a few different accessories, like a waterproof case and other straps and stuff. I'm not going to show you the accessories in this video, just for the sake of time, because there's quite a lot to get through. But I'm sure there'll be some sort of video about this camera as I get more used to it and use it more. So let me just turn it on so you can see it working. Give me a few seconds, I'm still getting used to all the buttons and controls. Here it's coming on. It loads up fairly quickly, as you can see here. Now I'm just going to record a quick bit of footage that I'll put in the video just after this clip. But please bear in mind, obviously this footage that you're going to see will be a bit different to the footage you'll see in the main videos, just because I haven't fine-tuned all the settings yet. As you can see, it's a nice little size, so it'll be good for getting into those little spots and areas. I'm really looking forward to showing you the footage I get with this in future videos. While I've got you here, I'm just going to quickly show you the head strap that I've got with this as well. This will really help give me the point of view angles and views. So with this first item done, let's move on to the second item. Here's a quick bit of footage from the action camera. As you can see, I've still got some fiddling to do with the settings. So the next item in this haul is this 10-piece Dobby spanner set. As you can see, it comes with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19mm. It comes with this nice plastic case. I've needed a set of stubby spanners for a while now. So let me have a look at the quality. Let me just zoom in a bit. It's a new camera to me, so bear with me while I get used to it. And yeah, nice quality, nice weight. And as I do more work with them, I will eventually make a what's in the toolbox of these. So as soon as I've used all these items in this enough, so I've got a good feel of them, be a what's in the toolbox. So watch out, there's lots of what's in the toolbox on the way. And with that said, it's time to move on to the next item. And now we're on to the next tool, which is this Kramer rivet gun. I've needed a rivet gun for a while. It comes with a few packs of rivets and the rivet gun itself. It has a little spanner for undoing the rivet heads. At least I think they're called rivet heads, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it looks like a nice tool. Hopefully it'll be a star of its own what's in the toolbox in the future. So the other thing I wanted to show you quickly was just how it rivets the rivets, even though that's a lot of riveting. Yeah, so as you can see, you pop the rivet in and then you gently squeeze the handle and keep going until it pops. So with that done, on to the next one. So the next item is this All-Sun automotive electrical tester. So let's get this unboxed. Here are the instructions. I will read them later, but for now they can go over here. And now we move on to the actual rest of the items. Get all the parts out. And then we put this part on the top here. And yes, I'm hoping with this tool I'll be able to start showing some diagnostic videos on the channel, so I can sort of give you an idea of how I diagnose the faults rather than just fixing them straight away. So yeah, this hopefully will be a very useful tool for that. Now on to the next item. So the next tool in this haul is this lovely Black Spur heavy duty staple gun. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a full length what's in the toolbox on this. I'll probably just do a shortened down 16-second version. But time will tell. It's got lots of uses. I'm going to use it for some carpets and some other little repair jobs around the house. So hopefully it'll come out really well. But yeah, that's that. On to the next item. So on to the next tool, which is this Quakes AC voltage detector. At least that's I think how you say it. So I've already unboxed it here because it's quite a pain to get out of this little box. But yeah, it's quite an interesting little tool. Useful for checking voltages. I haven't got any live wire around me at the moment, so I'll have to leave that for a second and show you it in the short when I do that. It has got a little torch in it though, so which I'll show you in just a second. And yeah, so you hold the button down and then the light comes on. Quite useful for getting into little nooks and crannies and corners and stuff, so should come out really interesting and really useful, especially around the house. So on to the next tool now. Now to a tool that I'm quite excited about is a set of ratcheting wrenches. So it comes with a 10, a 12, a 11 and a 13, a 14 and 17, a 19 and a 21, but I'll double check that in a moment. It was missing the 6 and 8, but I'm never going to use the 6 and 8, so let me get it open. And yeah, they seem quite nice wrenches. Nice ratcheting mechanism. So I'm really hoping they're going to be a useful addition to my toolbox, and they'll be in the future what's in the toolbox for definite. So yeah, on to the next tool. So sticking with the ratcheting theme, we have this Wilco 38 piece ratcheting screwdriver set. Quite a useful little kit, comes with 38 different bits as well as a screwdriver, so there's 37 bits in the screwdriver. But yeah, it's really quite an interesting tool. Can't wait to use it more, and then I'll be able to give you my full thoughts on it. So look forward to that in a future video. On to the next item now. So the next item is my carbon magnetic wristband. It'll be a very handy tool, especially for when you're working under cars or up a ladder. You need to hold on to some screws or some bolts, and you don't want them going anywhere. So it can be a fairly handy little tool, I hope. Got other uses too. You can always use it as a magnetic tray or mat. Just pop it on the bonnet and then chuck your metal bits on there. As you can see in the video footage here, I use it with a bolt and then a few other things like some rivets from earlier. But yeah, it looks quite interesting and I can't wait to use it more, and then there'll be what's in the toolbox on it eventually. One thing I will say about it is I've got quite chunky arms really, and it does seem to fit round there very nicely. So I also tried it with the 90mm Dobby spanner from this Dobby spanner set earlier, and it holds on there really nicely, gives a nice firm grip, as you'll see later in this clip. And now on to the next tool in this video. And here's the camera that I've filmed a majority of this video on. This is my new main go-to camera, replacing my phone that I've been using a lot, so hopefully the video quality is good and everything else, but we'll soon find out once I've made this video. I will know by the time I think if it's any good, but I'm pretty certain it will be. It has a lovely foldable screen, so when I'm recording I'll be able to see stuff. Nice button. There's also a digital camera as well as a video camera, and like I said, I'm still learning it. It's got some nice features. It comes with just detachable lenses, so they just unscrew off. I know this might not be very interesting to a lot of you, but for me, this I'm hoping will help improve the quality of the channel and therefore making your life better. The plan is to use this to film the majority of the videos. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy it. And then on to the next item. So the next item is inside this box. It's an endoscope, which I'm quite looking forward to using more on the channel. It's got a nice little screen on it, comes with a few accessories, which I'll go into more details when I do what's in the toolbox on it. But it's more along the line of diagnostics, which I really want to share more on the channel of, like I mentioned earlier with the Allsun. So back to this now. It's got a nice long cable on it. I know I haven't unwound it, but I have done previously before I filmed this video. It's got a nice clear camera on it. So yeah, I'm hoping that the quality will help me do some more videos and some more different interesting type of videos for you. And yeah, so on to the next tool now. The next item isn't a tool, but it's this lovely t-shirt with the channel logo on that my other half had made for me. It's a cool little t-shirt. It's got the logo on the back, and then it's got Dobby the Fixing Elf on the front, and that's me. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this. It's lovely to wear, very comfortable. And yeah, I know it's not really a tool, but it's like something to do with the channel that I'm really pleased with, and I'd really like to thank her and everyone else who supported the channel and given me the encouragement to carry on doing this. I am really enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying the content too. So let's move on to the next item now. So the next item is a condenser microphone, which most of the audio of this video has been recorded on, because I forgot to turn on the audio of the camera. As I said, it was a new camera and I was getting used to it and I forgot to turn the audio on. But I'm really hoping this microphone is going to help improve the quality of the videos, especially the ones where I'm outside, under the cars and by the cars, working, because I live by a main road and I do most of the work of the cars on my driveway. So I'm hoping this will help the sound quality when I re-record the audio later on. I certainly think it's made a difference in this video. I've used it quite a fair bit and yeah, I quite enjoy it so far. I like the way it makes me sound more like me rather than someone else, so I'm quite pleased about that. And now we're going to move on to the next tool, which really will be a tool this time. So next up is this very lovely deep socket set in these lovely colours that comes with a 10, an 11, a 12, a 13, a 14, a 15, a 16, a 17, an 18 and a 19, all in lovely different colour coded colours. I am very pleased with the 16, it's nice and golden, and yeah, very nice. I've been needing a set of deep sockets for a while, so I'm very pleased I've got these. And yeah, when I use them more, they'll be a what's in the toolbox. I know I've said that a lot in this video, but I feel like you guys would like to know what I'm planning to do with these tools, as well as just give you an idea of the future content coming in 2023. So on to the next tool, and here's the penultimate item. Let me just do a quick unboxing for you. So there we go, getting out of the packet now. And yeah, so there's this nice little torch, has a magnetic clip on it, as well as a few other things. It takes 3 AAA batteries. Let me just pop them in for you now. So yeah, once they're in, we'll talk more about this torch. So yeah, it's quite a nice torch. It's got a pointy light as well as a floodlight. I am working on brightening up the channel background, as you can see. This makes it look really bright. And yeah, on to the last item now, which is a big one. So the final item in this video is this Draper Stormforce 20 volt half inch impact. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a game changer for me on the channel. It'll give me access to doing tougher jobs. As I've pointed out, it comes with a charger and a battery, which is a 3 amp hour battery. So I will show you the sockets that come with it first. They're fairly nice. Well, it only comes with a 23, a 21, a 19 and a 17. I used the 17 in the short that I posted yesterday. All fairly nice. Now it's time to show you the impact gun itself. It's fairly bulky, it's quite hefty, so it can be good for the job. It's got a lot of torque in it. And yeah, it's a nice little, I say little, but it's actually quite big impact gun. And like I said earlier, it will help me do tougher jobs. So I'll be able to see more different jobs, like suspension work and other stuff like that. And maybe some drive shafts and all the other little jobs that you really need an impact for. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to using this. And just quickly to close this video out, I'd like to thank everyone who brought me these presents and gifts, as well as everyone who supports the channel and supports me in making the content for you guys. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this video. I know it's been a bit of a different video to what I normally do, but I would like to do a few more tool hauls in the future. Again, I'm still experimenting, the channel's still young. But yeah, I'd really like to thank you all for watching, and then I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching until the end. If you'd like to see more from me, please sub to the channel, drop me a like and leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Once again, thank you for watching Dobby's Repairs. Have a great day.